Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Bitcoin and market update. Really appreciate everyone's support. If you're not already over on Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most up to date, time sensitive alerts on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. So let's dive into Bitcoin. We're on the 1 hour chart here to start with. And if you've been following the updates, you've been following the Twitter, the YouTube, then you know what we're looking at here. But if you're new, we were tracking this lower time frame pattern yesterday, right? So we've held this level of support, created this lower time frame pattern, and we knew that this level right here, our yellow line at 38152 in confluence with our lower time frame trend line here in the white dotted line, was going to be a very hard test for us to break through, especially on the first try. And I've been telling y'all that. I've been putting it on the Twitter for y'all. And so yesterday we finally got the test we were looking for, and had one, two, three, four, five, six, 7+ candles trying to push up through here. But even on this zoomed in hourly time frame, we never really got going, right? All these candles are just kind of half across the line, right? Half closing, opening below, closing above, or vice versa. We did have this one candle that kind of gave us a scam pump here up to about 38.990 or so. And I'm sure this got a lot of people excited, and probably had some FOMO longs and FOMO entries right here that didn't end too well for those people. But we did get the night here at resistance. I was keeping y'all updated throughout the day, especially when we got stuck in between the yellow line and our trend line of our pattern here. When we started kind of getting stuck here, I gave another update, said, hey, make sure you have percentage of your longs taken out, make sure you have stop losses in place, because we could be going down. And that's what we did. We were come back down to our level of support that I've had marked here for y'all. Kind of went down below it for a little bit here on this hourly time frame, and now popped back up, and are kind of following this little bit of a higher time frame pattern here that I potentially showed here for y'all. That on the hourly time frame, it was great to come up and get that test. But even if you look on this 6 hour time frame, it was kind of clear here that we weren't really getting going. If even if go to a 6 hour, 12 hour, even a daily time frame, right, it's just going to be a little bit of a wick up here. So we never really got going. Even on this these slightly higher time frames, you want to see candle bodies closing up here, closing, 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 and coming back and holding that level of support. We just had kind of these wicks up here, and that was demonstrated on that hourly time frame with all those candles. But then I made a post on Twitter yesterday, and I said, hey, we can't forget to take a step back and look at a bigger picture here, and not forget kind of the potential pattern that could be in play on these higher time frames, right? So and it's kind of showing right here where we came back, we held this level of support here, and are now potentially coming up and trying to meet this lower time frame trend line again. And that could be in confluence, right, where if we come up here and extend our pattern line here, right, so we just extend that support and resistance line, right, that could be in confluence with trying to come up here and meet this line again, and potentially have another confluence of resistance here that we're going to get denied at. And that's right around 37.6 to 37.9ish again, kind of depending on how soon we come up and start meeting these levels here. So I am expecting it denied here again. Now, if we come up here and we start breaking this level again, right, like we do what I just talked about, where we could potentially come up here. Let me get the path tool out. We could potentially come up here and test this again and start getting those closes out here, especially on these higher time frames, right, where we start closing multiple candle bodies out here and start holding this level as support here. That's what we want to see. But when we're just like kind of wicking up here, it was pretty telling that we didn't have too much strength to bust through this level on the first try, which is kind of what I've been preaching. So we're going up to another level of resistance here, a big confluence resistance once again, to come test it once more, potentially get denied, and fall back down to our level of support here, as well as at 33444 here. So let's go back and look at total market cap and see what total market cap's doing. Kind of a similar story here, right, where we came up and I gave this exact level for y'all at this yellow dotted line, and I said the total market cap is very likely going to get denied at this level. And I based that off of our previous price action, where we have this wick low over here from September, right, where we dipped down, and that's exactly where we found support level. So now that's going to be a tough resistance level to break now, right? So we come back down here And we can kind of do the same thing where I gave you this level, we got denied almost exactly at it. And now we've come back down, fallen through what this level of support was, right? And we can drag this out the same way we did Bitcoin. We extend that out, and now we've come back down below support, broke it, and now have back tested it as resistance, fallen back down from it again. And same story here, we're coming back up to test this resistance level once more, okay, on total market cap. So you could expect that if we get denied here at total market cap again, then Bitcoin is likely going to get denied here at its, resistance level here, and potentially up here if it even were to make it here. So that would be in confluence with the total market cap hitting resistance, Bitcoin hitting resistance, and then coming back down here to support once more, hoping this could hold. But if it doesn't, then we're looking at 33444 and potentially lower here as well, guys. Okay, so that's what Bitcoin's looking like right now. Falling back to support, bounced off of it, coming back up to meet resistance once again. And we'll see what we do up here. Maybe we do come up and give this another test and try and get back above here. Again, I don't want to start going down the path of if we do break the yellow line, what we're looking back up here. I'd love to see price action back up here, right, where we're getting close up to our A wave low here and potentially reclaiming that. But that's so far down the line that I don't want to start, going through scenarios about that just quite yet. So come back, held support, coming up to meet resistance once again, and we'll see what we do here, guys. I'll be keeping y'all updated. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. I'll do my best to respond. Thanks for watching, guys.